Y'all, we are having another wonderful, epic flush of distant drums here once again. And today is November 16? Yes, November 16. Look at this. And we just finished 3 or 4 days of rain. So there's some black spots to be seen on here, but that does not stop this rose. Like the beauty of this rose is just mind-blowing. I love to see distant drums in the morning. And like I mentioned, it looks best on cooler days because you get to see how slow the blooms start opening up and the intensity of the colors. Look at that bloom. So looks like this may be the last flush of the year. I would like to capture this so I can look later in the winter time when I miss seeing the blooms. This has been a really amazing fall, at least for me. I think this rose may even bloom better this fall than back in the springtime. I have to go back and look at the video that I took of distant drums in the springtime. I think it bloomed a whole lot in the spring, but the color is not this intense. Look at that one almost looks like ruffles. So beautiful. Yes, and it is fragrance too. I wish you could smell it. I would say like medium myrrh kind of fragrance. But if I try to sniff it later in the day, I don't really smell anything. But right now it is pretty strong. And one thing about distant drums, I don't recall if I mentioned that in another video or not, or I may have mentioned it in my rose group, that it tends to, like, after it's done blooming or still blooming, like most of the foliages will have a lot of black spots, and it seems to be a pattern. But this is something that I do not worry. These black spot foliages will eventually fall off, or you can remove them. Like they will. This rose seems to go through the cycle of having like a gorgeous lush foliages, and then after the blooms, the flush, then like they'll turn into black spot, they drop, and then the new growth will start again. Seems to be normal for this one. And this one is going to be 3 years old, I think around next spring. It's so beautiful. I have full review of this rose on the blog too if you would like to see. And back there we have Sparkle and Shine that wants to show the beauty from that side. This is my oldest rose, must be almost 10 years old or already 10. So I'm going to go on that side. There's some blooms right here, spent bloom that I'm going to deadhead. I have been cleaning, pulling weeds. So this is Belinda's blush that has a few more blooms left. So beautiful, almost looks almost white, but it's kind of blush, more blush color. It feels so good this morning, very nice, very misty too. So I may continue to work more on the garden today to pull more weeds. Get that one. I call this my sunshine rose. I love the mustard yellow of this rose. It is so bright and cheery. And I cut some to bring inside yesterday. And next year I am going to start working on that section of the garden because it has been neglected, and right now I have weeds growing everywhere. So I will start cleaning up and then possibly plant something there as well. And of course more roses and some other flowers or veggies. And for those who sign up for my program, I'll be sharing that as far as how I get started in the new section, so that you can see the details in everything in detail. And let's look at distant drum from this angle. It's beautiful. So beautiful. And this is pink peas. It's been kind of struggling a lot. I mean, look at the thrip damages, my god. But it has 2 blooms. Which will open up soon. We have Earth Angel over here. Look at that. Earth Angel overall is very healthy right now. Impressive. Unlike during summertime. I hope this rose will continue to improve. And let's see, there's one more bloom over here of Earth Angel. Love the colors in this cooler weather. Small pink versus the summer when it's like bleached to white by the heat. And we have a cluster over here that will open up. That's also Earth Angel. It's a big bloom right here. So I'm going to go out, and they're doing construction behind my house, so that's the sound you're hearing. Having a lot of fun, it seems. It's the double easy orange. I'm going to remove this spent bloom. I cut a few yesterday. So beautiful. Look at that bloom. One more. And we have Crazy Love over here. This rose has been blooming. Beautiful. Look at that. Such unique shape, right? Very flat. And it has more to open up. There's more buds back there, so we should be able to enjoy Crazy Love more this month with this cluster over here. So for next spring, if I remember correctly, I have four roses coming. I have not ordered more since then. So I have the two older David Austin varieties, which are, let's see, William Morris and what's another one? Oh, Geoff Hamilton, and two more from Grace Rose Farm, the exclusive collection. So I already received two and I have two more to come. I was hoping I would be able to get all of them this fall, but the other two will not come until next spring. So I initially ordered cappuccino, but they said they wouldn't have any available up to the standard, so I was given a choice to pick another rose. So I ended up picking Notting Hill, and another rose that I ordered was it Gentle Trendsetter? I think that's the name. And the two that I already have are Unforgettable, which I received in May of this year, back in May, and I have the update on that one on the blog if you would like to see. I have the link. You can click on the link in the description as well. So this is Silas Manor. And another rose from Grace Rose Farm that I received recently was Mansfield Park. This is Sunbrew Clamber. Beautiful. This rose, I think I mentioned before, it looks kind of like Bolero, but it's like flat. It has a fragrance, honey scent. It's very sweet. More blooms over there, and more blooms over here, more blooms back there. And last but not least, you won't believe, Spirit of Freedom is still blooming. Yay, right? And it looks like it's not done. It is going to keep going. We have a baby bud over here. We have more up there. This rose is going strong. Strong bloomer. See over here. Look at this cluster. OMG, that pretty. Huge bloom, like really fat, scrumptious. Look at all these buds. I don't know, should I continue or should I cut here? Because they're more on the other side of the garden. So keep going. Let's keep going. Okay, Desdemona. This one grows with I grow with parsley. Look how huge the parsley is, like taking over. Certainly taking over Desdemona. But it's going to die when we get really cold. So I'm not doing anything right now. Coco Loco still has more bloom, more buds. It has a lot of black spot right now. Look at Bliss Parfuma. A lot of blooms. I'm removing some spent bloom. And some of you may be wondering, like, okay, so we're not supposed to leave the old foliages, right? We need to pick up because foliages have diseases and can have can also have the pest eggs and all that. So don't let the foliages decompose. How about the petals? I mean, I don't think that it hurts if you're not going to pick up. But if you would like to, you can. But if it's too much work, I won't worry about it. Just look at the fallen petals like confetti. But certainly for foliages, we shouldn't leave them to decompose. And that's majestic, beautiful. Have more to open up. I think I may have to prune this heavily next year because it has odd shape, like everything down here is kind of naked, and then has a bush here, almost look like a tree, and then more down here. I have some veggies growing too. So Evelyn, this is my second Evelyn rose. It's taking break for a while. Looks like it's ready to bloom again. And this is Love Song that survived the last freeze. Don't remember if I post the pictures. I used to have to like prune all the way like down here. It's insane how this tough beauty just grew back and actually went on pretty strong this summer too. Sometimes you just wonder, like, these roses are so resilient, and of course not all of them make it, right? I mean, I lost roses too. I'm not a rose magician, so I lost some, but move on. We can replace with something else. And of course we have raspberry cream twirl. It's been blooming. This rose dropped a whole lot of foliages. I had to do a lot of cleanup. It's like, oh my god, a whole lot. Had to just clean that up. But it has new growth, beautiful foliages and blooms once again. Look at that cluster right there. I cannot even see. Facing the other way, wanting to show off her beauty to neighbors. And you can't forget Bathsheba. This rose keeps going strong, strong, and strong. I don't know, maybe I should deadhead because these blooms have been kind of a few days old already. And that one in the middle, I'm trying to get to that one in the middle. That's not Bathsheba, it's from the rose next to her. It's Shropshire Lat. See if I can. This rose has been blooming more this year than last year. See if I can get to that without getting. Here I go. Isn't that pretty? I looked at this the other day and I thought, how come that blooms? Not looks different. It's like more apricot. So that's from the next rose. It does not bloom much, but I think it is improving. Last year gave me 2 blooms, and this year definitely more. But not as prolific as Bathsheba or my other clamber. So I'm going to give it 1 more year. But Bathsheba has more to come, more to bless us with her beauty and her blooming power. Yay. And look at this, not rose, but look at this baby breath. I love this. Smells so beautiful. I know some people don't like the scent, but I do love it, and it becomes so prolific. Mom's over there is getting kind of old now, but still look beautiful. And I have Bordeaux, my red, one of my very not many red rose that I have. Hope you can see the pictures. It's hard to capture the red with the video because like in real life it is deep rich red color. Okay, over here, let's see who next. Okay, that's Desdemona. These blooms are all ready to shatter because she's been blooming a few days. Bosco Bell, the color is so intense, but the bloom size is still very small, so we'll see. These buds looks bigger. Maybe they will yield bigger blooms. We'll have to wait and see. I have not fertilized since I think early October, so may not have a whole lot of food or energy left. That's why the bloom size not as big, but it has been blooming a lot more than the past 2 years for sure. And of course we have Plum Perfect, so beautiful. This rose, when she's beautiful, she is stunning rose in cooler weather. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this bud right here, it's almost red. Love Plum Perfect. Need to grab bucket because I always start pulling foliages and my hands full, and then I drop foliages in different beds. Still going so strong. Going going so strong. I don't know what other roses I want to add. Oh, I made a list of roses that I will possibly get next year, like the florist rose. I think my list is getting too long, but we'll see. Trying to shorten it. Any of you order roses from Grace Rose Farm that are they're exclusive, the florist rose, they will have more next year too. I'm saving space for those. They'll have new release. There are always new releases of roses, but not so much space left in the garden. And right here we have Gentle Hermione and April Love, which is still going pretty strong too. You can tell. So we have, let's see, Gentle Hermione has this beautiful bloom right here. The colors I wish you could see in real life. It's like a soft glow, almost glowy. And she has this bloom right here. But there are definitely more of April Love bloom over here in this area, going so strong. Right, see over here, that's April Love. Huge bloom. Love it. More. This rose just is an amazing bloomer. More over there, more up there. Oh my goodness, this rose has a lot of blooming power for sure. I also have a review of April Love on the blog as well, if you want to check that out at rosesinhouston.com. And I have one more over here that I want to show you. Another beautiful purple. And that gorgeous Violet Pride. Definitely one of a really good roses for hot summer. I have my list of the best, my favorite 2023 that survived Houston hottest summer, and this is one on the list, so you can go over and check out that blog post. Alright everyone, I will see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this extra long rose garden tour today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.